Hi, my name is Jake. I just started using that name, I guess a few days ago, but the first time I heard it out loud, the first time I heard it out loud in person was today. Yeah, I started a YouTube channel, for a couple of reasons. I really, like attention. I want to make light of my situation. One of my big influences starting a YouTube channel was Red, who I'll link to somewhere, one of these sides. I'll figure it out after I upload this. Who is a vlogger who's really funny, and I like her a lot. And I'm gonna do a whole video on humor and how it relates to me and being transgender and all this stuff, but not today. Yeah, so I think YouTube, and especially all of the transgender bloggers on YouTube and the sort of like the transgender groups that have formed on YouTube, and like all of these like hundreds and hundreds of videos of trans people on YouTube are really fucking cool. I think it's really like cool beyond belief that you can sort of go to the internet now and type in like, I'm trans, what should I do? Or like, I'm genderqueer. Or if you don't know what genderqueer means, you can like look up like, type in like two genders or like third gender, like does it exist? Like I feel androgynous, like are there people like me? And 20 years ago, or even like 10 years ago, or even like, I don't know when YouTube came out, but even like a few years ago before YouTube, 20 years ago, you can find a book with like a scientist or like a psychologist telling you what a terrible person you are. 10 years ago, you can watch Oprah and she'll have a transgender woman on and sort of like ask her when she's gonna get her penis chopped off and why she would want to do that. Except Oprah would probably call her he. 5 years ago, before YouTube, they had the internet 10 years ago, I suppose, but you could find probably, some kind of website or message board about, being transgender or being genderqueer, or, just about gender topics in general, and, all sorts of information on the internet, which is really cool in and of itself. But with YouTube, the really fucking cool thing is that you there's just like hundreds of people like every day, you can just go to YouTube and like if you're like a young person questioning your gender, or like a transgender person coming out, you can just go to YouTube and be like, yes, that's my experience, that person is like me, and they live every day, where it's not like in a textbook where you read about their childhood, or like even a message board where you usually go to like talk about important issues. YouTube, it's just sort of like, I'm trans and I read a book today, I'm trans, and I go to the supermarket, and you're like, they go to the supermarket, I go to the supermarket. Just in this really real, normalizing kind of way, where you just sort of, I don't know, for me at least, it's been really cool as I'm working on coming out, and sort of figuring out where I'm at, to see, you know, like, oh, they got a job? Maybe I could get a job and still be transgender, you know. They went through with surgery. Maybe I could go through with surgery, you know. They, you know, got into therapy to get tea or, you know, estrogen or, you know, whatever. And, you know, just figuring out how to do that also, from like a person who's done it and not like a page or a book with words. I like books. I was gonna say I like people more, but it really depends on the book and the person, to just like have a community no matter where you live. Like, I live in the sticks. You may have noticed throughout the video there's all these guns behind me. They're my brother's. This was his room. This is gonna be his baby's room now. Hopefully we'll get those removed before the baby comes in here. They freak me out a little. I'm sorry if I freaked you out by having them back there. Just in case you didn't believe me that the gun room is becoming the baby's room, this is one of its many toys. Ooh, there's hair all over this though. Most of them are at my brother's house, but we're stocking up over here at my mom's house. Yeah, it's just a community. It's really easy to make connections and, you know, like, talk not face to face, but face to face, like, you see their face, with other trans people and, other genderqueer people and other people all over the gender spectrum, you know, but it's more like a ball of wibbly wobbly gendery wendery stuff. I don't even watch Doctor Who. So yeah, I think transgender people on YouTube are really cool, and that's why I made a YouTube channel. I hope to have more videos. Like I said, Red's really one of my influences. I'm just really a wannabe, and I'm trying to be as cool as her. But it's not going to end up happening. What will end up happening is I'll probably she does like a lot of educational, that's a real word, videos where I think mine might be a lot of navel gazing. I'm really good at that. I guess maybe I'm really bad, otherwise I'd be done by now.